Hello everybody, I am back again because I have been buying records like a madman. Sorry. I'm not working, so I'm in a good mood. You know what I mean? Oh, it's funny today. I'm out walking the dog, and the mailman passes by, and he knows me. I don't work in his office. I work in a different office, but he knows me. He knows I work for the post office. He's seen me before, so when he sees me, he comes out. He's like, "Hey, David, how you doing?" Da 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 da, and he hands me 2 records, and I was like, "Score!" But he starts talking, and he starts bitching about work, naturally. So I start bitching along with him, and we're both sitting there going back and forth about this, they did this, they did that. You know, our office does this, his office does that. And like 2 or 3 people passed us, and they both like gave us these weird looks like, let's back away. Oh, it's hilarious. But nonetheless, one of the records I got, I was very excited about. I have been wanting this record for a long time. A Bad Donato by, I think you pronounce his name Wao? J-O-A-O. Donato. Wao Donato? I don't know. Blue Thumb release. Still in the shrink. This record is not easy to come by. I mean, wow, I finally got it at a decent price. Utterly wonderful. It's Wao Donato is a jazz pianist from Brazil, and for this record, he got real funky with it. You know, I remember reading an interview where he had said with this record, A Bad Donato, you know, he signed a Blue Thumb and they gave him money to make the record, and he basically went out and bought a whole bunch of electric instruments and just made the loudest, you know, most noisy record he could make. And it is phenomenal. I love it. I mean, just listen. How do you not like that? It's jazzy, it's funky above everything else. It has this little bit of Latin samba feel to it. Just utterly killer. Obviously still in the shrink. Normally I would open a record that's in the shrink wrap, especially if it's a gatefold like this, but it has an original sticker on it. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to open it now. You know, it's like, I don't know. What's your opinion on that? I don't know. I think I want to keep it, but I want to see the inside, you know. Blake had talked about this record, and I broke down and bought it. Dave Douglas Keystone, Spark of Being. Damn cool, just killer jazz record. You know, Blake talked about it a lot better than I ever could, so I'm not going to say anything about it except it's Dave Douglas plays trumpet, and it's a really cool mix of jazz with a little bit of like DJ electronics like in the background. Really good record. This is one I've wanted for a while, and I found a website that had it, and I was like, oh my god, I had to buy it. The Sparrow album is Liventure 21. Look at that cover. That is a beautiful cover. You can't tell, but all this is like embossed right into it. Just love this cover. It is gorgeous. The Sparrow is a space rock band from Russia, and they sort of, it's not like jam and space rock like Earthless would be. This is it's atmospheric. You know, it's very heavy delays. You know, very melodic. Very cool. You know, they flow with it, and it takes you places. Really like this live record, and it's the only vinyl release they have. Sitch Lunar Roulette. This record is phenomenal. This is just straight up, completely unorganized, free jazz. Just way out there. Way out there. This is off Strange Attractors Audio House from Portland, I believe. And the name Sitch comes from the names of the people who play. You have Wally Shoup, who does alto sax, C. Spencer Yu, who does violin and voice, Chris Corsano, drums, percussion, and sax neck, and Bill Horst on electric guitar. I don't know any of them, but man, they certainly know how to make a record. The second song, Lunar Roulette, the name of the album, does this really weird thing with voice. It's like they're not singing, they're not chanting, they're not humming, it's not scatting, it's just like random noise, you know, but it's very interesting. And the drumming, I just love the drumming on this record. But if you like out there, totally weirded out free jazz, definitely a record for you. When I got the Sitch off the same label, this was on it, and I had to pick it up. It's Sean Smith, Huge Fluid Freedom. That poor deer. Beautiful gatefold. This record is sort of, I guess you'd say, experimental guitar. I guess that's a good way to put it. Sean Smith is a guitar player, and he does a lot of different genres. He mixes a little bit of drone with some heavy beats, with some finger picking, like almost bluegrass. I mean, really cool record. I enjoyed just the hell out of it, and it is on sexy as hell clear vinyl. Just utterly beautiful. It's a little hard to describe. You know, I don't exactly know how to describe it. It's just, like I said, sort of experimental guitar. Oh, this and this I found off Bandcamp. So if you want, you can listen to both these off of Bandcamp and probably get a better idea of the music for yourself. Jerry Hahn and his quintet. This was a really cool find. I was looking on the Arhoolie Records website, and they had some old backlog catalog that they hadn't sold. Like literally old records that are like, you know, this is from '67, and it was still a brand new copy. It was still strength, everything. And it was 20 bucks, and I remember just looking at it, it intrigued me. I had to pick it up. I just had to pick it up. I had no idea what it was. I knew it was a jazz LP, I could tell. But I didn't know anything about it. Don't know who Jerry Hahn is. But when I got it, I just was immediately enthralled. I was like, God damn, this is so good. It's sort of like, it has a free jazz feeling to it, but you could tell it's written music. You know, it's very groovy. It's not funky, but it's groovy. A couple of the songs have this sort of almost like Middle Eastern feel when he's playing the guitar, and it gives it this real kind of psychedelic feel to it. Really damn enjoyable, and Michael White and the fantastic Jack G. Jeanette play on it. So I didn't know that when I got it, but when I saw those two, I was like, damn! So I knew I'd like it, and I immediately put it on, and it is just utterly phenomenal. Really good jazz LP. This is one I talked about a couple videos ago when I showed the, what was it called? The Chicago Dancehall Samba. They had sent, the label, when I bought it from them, they sent a couple posters, and one of them was for this. Activities of Dust, A New Mind. And I went on, they had a YouTube, I could hear, I was like, damn, I gotta get it. I gotta get this. So I found a cheap copy and I bought it. Damn good. Really damn good. It's a bunch of musicians all getting together. And I know all these people's names, but only one I actually know of like what they did, and that's Jeff Parker. Jeff Parker, who does guitar, of course. You have Bill Loswell on bass. You have Doug Schifrin, who does drums, loops, keys, bass, and percussion. Then you have Bernie Worrell, who does clavinet, synth, and Fender Rhodes. Damn good. It's sort of, they play around a lot with like feedback and reverb and electronics, but it's not this heavy, loud noise. It's gentle. It's very subtle. And then all of a sudden they'll start with this beat with the bass or the guitar, then the drums will kick in, and it turns into this gorgeous, jazzy song. It's just really damn enjoyable. I don't know how other to describe it than that. I'm sorry. I'm so bad with talking about music and describing it. I don't know, in my mind, I never say the right thing or what I'm supposed to say, and after the video uploads, I watch it, I'm like, damn, I should have said this, you know, but just suffice to say, really damn good record with phenomenal musicians. The last two I got from the same musicians, the same band, and that is My Brother, The Wind. I picked up, this one's Twilight and the Crystal Cabinet, and I washed my soul in the stream of infinity. Double LPs, both of them, really damn good space rock. Just totally 100% improvised, recorded on tape. So you know it's going to be damn badass. The only guy who I actually know who plays on here is Nicholas Barker, who does electric guitar. On this one, Melodrome and acoustic 12-string. The other musicians are, it's Nicholas Barker, Ronnie Erickson, Thomas Erickson, and Matthias Danielson. Damn good. Like I said, just out there, space rock mastery. I mean, you know, this is so damn good. Oh, this record says it all. Just look. The sounds you hear are exactly as these four relative strangers deliver them. Unrehearsed and improvised with no overdubs. Recorded in 2 hours from the soul, through the fingers, directly to tape. That says it all. That is exactly what space rock is supposed to be. Totally, you know, improvised, just jamming, just flow with it, just move with it. Damn good. Of the two records, this was the first one. Of the two, I think I prefer this one because it has a little bit more. They've expanded the sound. Like this one, it's all guitar, bass, and drums. Nothing wrong with that. But with this one, they brought in, they brought in a little bit extra percussion. They did a couple acoustic parts. They brought in Hammond organ and the beautiful mellotron. What song? The second song, Pagan Moonbeam. Oh, I just love that song. The mellodrone in that is just phenomenal. But yes, they definitely expand the sound with this record. So if you're going to pick one, I suggest this one. But definitely look them up. My Brother, The Wind. So that is damn good shit. Dereck, I wanted to congratulate you personally for retiring, even if it was under weird circumstances. And I wish you the best of luck. I hope everything works out. And let me just say, you know, my job sucks too. So, you know, I get exactly where you're coming from, and if I could, shit, I'd walk out on them fuckers. But, you know, I can't. The music stopped, so I think I will stop. Until next time.